few other tools that you can use as you're preparing your model to be used. One thing is these little clippers I have here. These are used for styrene, but they can also be used for other things like these resin. And I'm going to go ahead and take the little tree off of this if I can. And usually it just snaps right off. So yeah, so I've taken this off. And now it's ready to be sanded and whatever. This extra piece, sometimes I save these for rubble. The tongue has a couple small spots that are, I could have used the Dremel on our last session, but I'm just going to clean this stuff off of it with this. And I have this set of files, have different sizes, different shapes. I like the ones that are kind of fine pointed. You can use, like, to sand this extra stuff off of here. The file will actually work a little faster than sanding will. Get the seam lines off on something like this pretty easily. It also works to touch up with a little bit more control than you might have with your Dremel bit, to do things like your claws, to sand them a little bit. Now when you're ready to, if you want to do even finer sanding, sometimes I get these sanding sticks. They have very fine sandpaper on them, and you can control them a little better than you might another piece of sandpaper. I also have these sanding blocks where you can just work against that. One trick is you take an electric toothbrush, take all the bristles off it, and then super glue pieces of sandpaper on. I don't take off the old ones, I just glue another one on top of it. And you can take something you want to sand, and it works surprisingly well. And you can just go over that area. And yeah, it's a good way to sand it. So I can continue now to, if I want to leave these on for a while, which I think I will. I think I'll just file and sand on them, and I'll probably paint them while they're on here, because that way I can handle them a little easier, and they're going to be easy to paint, won't be in the way, and then I'll attach them when I'm done. I do that on kits like, well, some of my recent ones, like I showed my Godzilla 89, which I have sitting right over here close by. That guy has lots of fins, and so it's better not to try to paint those when they're in place. But I painted them, for the most part, I painted them before I put them on. So that's sanding, and what I'll do now is continue to work on in between the teeth with a file, that kind of thing, until I get it where I like it.